said, you're going to go into surgery, you're going to lose a testicle, you're going to undergo 17 weeks of radiation treatments, and you're going to pray to God that we get it all. And I said, wait a minute, a testicle? Hold on, let's not rush into anything here. Because, you get more personally attached to some organs than others. I knew about the healing power of laughter. I was going to take no chances, folks. I got laughs from my doctor the day before the operation. He asked me if I wanted him to implant a plastic prosthesis so I would look the same. I said, why, Doc? Don't you think my friends will recognize me? I'm not going to put a bunch of pictures up on Facebook, I can tell you. I got laughs from my radiation mistress. I'm lying buck naked on this glass slab. She's drawing these Navajo rug designs on my nether parts, aiming this thermonuclear device at me, telling me it's perfectly safe, and then, of course, she puts on a lead vest and goes into a fallout shelter next door, The radiation is going to sterilize me. I knew that. But we had already had all the kids we'd intended to have anyway, so I got the crop in before I lost the farm, So after 10 years of checkups, I got the words I was hoping to hear, Mr. Dryden. You're 100% clear and clean of cancer, and I can tell you right now that my attitude and sense of humor definitely helped blunt the sting of that ordeal, and who knows, it might have tipped the balance. It just might have. So positive attitude, sense of humor, always. He thought it was a little beyond what he was trained for, so he sent me to a very special specialist who specializes in real special stuff. And he said, Mr. Dryden, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're one of only 6 out of 1 million people in North America every year who get a malignant melanoma on the back of your eyeball. And I thought, well, lucky me. Wow. I said, gee, Doc, I'm not having any luck at all with these round organs. What's going on here? He said, that's pretty funny. I want you to come up with the best joke you can about this ordeal, but you are pretty lucky because only 10 years ago, the only thing we knew how to do was to pop that eye out. But now we have learned how to sew a radioactive button to the back of your eyeball and nuke that sucker from behind. I said, sew something to my eyeball? Oh, goody! You know how they get to the back of your eyeball to work on it? They deaden the muscles around your eye, and then they just pull it all the way around until they see what they want, which is gross, but very handy. It beats the hell out of this, folks. It just, I was awake for this. Yeah, well, I wanted to keep an eye on him, So I went home. I was radioactive man. I could glare at the dog and make her butt itch. I love that. But anyway, came back. He said, where's my joke? And I tried a couple, and he thought they were kind of corny. So I said, gee, Doc, you got to give me a break because, as you know, by now I'm half blind and half nuts. So he ought to give me a little slack. Thank you for having me. And remember that falling on your face is still moving forward. Thank you.